Monsieur Kishishita, c'est à vous. Le Japon n'est pas en reste en ce qui concerne les constructions bois. Vous faites preuve d'une grande créativité. Le bois vous a toujours plu, vous allez nous le démontrer tout de suite. Vous pouvez mettre tout de suite vos headphones. Cette conférence sera en japonais. And you have 20 minutes.
Okay. Bonjour, I'm Shinri Kishishita from Osaka, Japan. In Japan, buildings have been built using wood from ancient times. Woodrise Temple in Nara was built in 607. It's the oldest wooden architecture in Japan. Byodo-in Hodo in Kyoto was built in 1053. It's a beautiful temple that expresses Buddhist paradise, using the style of the ancient aristocratic villa. Kiyomizu-dera is also a famous temple in Kyoto. The history of the temple that began in 778 is old, but the current main temple was built in 1633. Himeji Castle was built around 1610. Since then, the castle still keeps its beautiful appearance continuously and has been repaired many times. Kanamaruza, built in 1835, is the oldest playhouse in Japan. Kabuki is still being performed here. Not only buildings, bridges have also been made of wood. Kintai Bridge, built in 1835, is the Kintai Bridge is a 5-story arch bridge with a total length of 193 meters. It was completed in 1673. Since the first completion, the bridge has repeatedly been destroyed by flood and has been rebuilt 48 times so far. All side farmers' houses have a thatched roof. It's necessary to change the roof about every 15 to 20 years, and in the past, this routine maintenance was done by all the villagers. Some are registered as World Heritage Sites, but unfortunately, most of them are now gone. In this way, Japanese have built architecture using natural materials such as wood, and I have been greatly influenced by these works of architecture. Many houses are built with wooden structures even now. I also design houses with wood structures. This building is a small weekend house I designed for my father. And this building is a small laboratory completed in June of this year. However, many buildings are made with concrete, steel, and glass. Particularly, it's hard to build a wooden building in a zone established as a fire prevention area of the city. Of course, it's due to various severe laws, but I think that it's not only because of the law that the opportunity to use wood has decreased. I feel that the idea of growing trees properly and using them carefully is being forgotten. Many cities in Japan are in a similar situation, including Osaka and Tokyo. This is a headquarters building of JST Corporation, an international company based in Osaka, Japan. This company manufactures connection system products such as solderless terminals and connectors. These products are used in various electrical appliances. There are 18 bases in Japan and 40 bases overseas. There is also a factory in Vitry-le-François, France. This building was built in the center of Osaka in 2013. It has 2 basement floors and 8 floors above ground. Total floor space is about 8,400 square meters. The main structure is a steel frame construction. I created a comfortable workspace by using many domestic woods as the building materials of the interior and the exterior. The exterior louvers, Japanese cedar wood. Some of the louvers have been treated for fireproofing according to Japanese regulations. These louvers have the same function as traditional Japanese louvers to connect the inside and outside gentry while protecting the privacy in the building. Not only that, these louvers share a part of the structure of this building. We tested the actual size louvers and confirmed the performance prior to construction. Each floor is divided into 4 areas. The neighboring areas skipped half story by half, and the whole of this building constitutes a double spiral space. By skipping floors, the space is connected, eyes are connected, and new paths of communication have been born. For employees, the office is a space to spend most of the day, so I wanted to make the office more comfortable. For that, I thought it was important to use natural materials such as wood as building materials. That is the same idea as when I always design houses. When I think about it now, I may have designed this building with the same feeling as when designing houses. Ceiling materials, cedar wood, which were ordered from each region of Japan. The wall finish is stucco called shikui. Shikui is a traditional trowel coating material in Japan. Floors are made of Japanese cypress called hinoki. As hinoki is a soft material, everyone visiting this building takes off their shoes when entering. All employees have their own shoebox at the sub-entrance. In the entrance, there is a wall with stones called the aji ishi stone. In the entrance hall, there are tables made with African obanko wood, and some small meetings take place there. There is a counter made of Japanese cypress in the lounge of the first floor. I designed the office desk with linoleum and plywood, and I chose wooden things for chairs. There are office spaces on the 2nd to 6th floor, and there are some areas with tatami mats in part of the office. Tatami is a traditional flooring of Japan and is made of straw and lash. children who participate in the building tours are very pleased in this area. The cafeteria is 2 areas on the 6th floor that are offset by half a story. These places are used not only for lunchtime and breaks, but also for meetings among employees. In the presentation room on the 7th floor, meeting can be done using benches, or the benches can be combined to make tables. Because the 8th floor is not split, the ceiling of the president office and the executive meeting room just below is higher than other areas. On the 8th floor, there are tatami rooms and shower rooms for the staff to stay. I also adapted cedar wood for the elevator floor, the handrail wall of the stairs, and the toilet booths. The 4 areas are connected by the central double spiral staircase and a bridge. Of course, there are elevators and stairs in each area, but many employees use this central staircase. This central staircase is not simply a space for movement. I designed it as a space where new communication between employees working in various different departments will be born. There is a glass tube in the central double spiral staircase extending from the courtyard and first basement to the roof. Sunlight shines on the courtyard. There is rain on rainy days and snow on cold days in winter. I created a space where employees can feel nature in the center of the city. From now on, making wooden structures of large-scale buildings will of course be more important. However, I believe that we should make the part of the buildings across our body more wooden. I designed office space for creativity and inspiration by making them more wooden. Wood is one of the materials that provides us comfortable space. The most important point is that wood is a sustainable resource. Of course, other materials also provide us a comfortable space and can be reused. However, it takes a lot of energy to reuse them. If we can join the natural cycle well, we can benefit a lot from wood. At the Ise-Grand Shrine in Mie, shrine buildings are rebuilt newly every 20 years. These buildings are reproduced on the neighboring site. The old wood of the demolished shrine is reused in other shrines in Japan. It's not that the shrine buildings can only be used for 20 years. The interval of 20 years is important to convey traditional ceremonies and techniques to the next generation. This way of building that has continued from 1300 years ago is one way to keep tradition. It's a continuity as a system, not a physical continuity. In other words, it's a sustainable continuity. I used a lot of wood in this building for aiming at such continuity. The wooden louvers are to be replaced in 20 years. It's important for JST to value connection because JST is a company that makes connectors. In this building, employees are connected. The building and the city are connected. The forest and the city are connected by using wood, and the time that flows to this place will be connected, and it will be a part of history. I hope that this building will continue to exist for a long time with this company at this place, while being loved by people in the city. Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kishishita.